ready to go. Hi, I'm Jennifer with Only in Sedona Yoga. Welcome to our Sober Saturday. Let's get started on all fours. Say hi to Squeak, True Star, and let's get into our breath and body with some cat cows. I suggest inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 4 or 5. Just beginning to slow down here as you move with your breath. You can close your eyes if you like, stepping outside of yourself. Mentally entering your sanctuary of yoga. Checking in with where you are, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Simply observing. Allowing the outside world to fall away as you direct your attention inward. Please feel free to modify any poses. I'll try to show you some modifications. Please feel free to use any comfy, cozy props that you like. As many pillows and blankets as you may need to fully support your body so you can get into passive stretching. This isn't so much about making you more flexible as it is about nervous system healing and mindful time to yourself. So give yourself what you need to nurture yourself here. And take 1 or 2 more cat cows and then we'll hold the last final cat. And give me 2 or 3 barrel rolls from here to either side. So you begin in your cat, shifting your weight to the side, dipping down and around. And continue mindfully observing your spine. When you reach the top of your next one, hold up in that cat. Take a breath or 2 here. Really feel all the muscles lining the spine expand. And then come to sit in an easy seat. You may wish to place a pillow under your sit bones or a bolster. Just take a breath or 2 here. And then take a deep breath, inhale. Now rotate your wrists as you twist towards whichever leg is in front. And just take a few breaths here as you open up the spine to the lateral direction. If you like, this back arm can come up and deepen the stretch if you feel called to do so. And if you feel called to do so as you come out of this, gently deepen it even more by bringing that front leg across for a mat-seat twist. Lift up, wrap your arm around that front leg, and give it a hug. You can take the elbow here if you like, but ensure you can breathe. Returning again and again to the breath. Fostering that awareness of where you are in this space, in this time. And giving gratitude for this quiet moment. And releasing from here, take this leg, extend it into a single leg forward fold. Palm of the other foot is in, or you might even wish to sit on that heel. It's another way you can play with the angle of this pose. Leaning forward, feel free to use a strap if you like. Feel free to reach for the toes if you like, or just lean forward. Breathing into the hamstring. Take one or two more breaths here, please. As you come out of this one, counter it with an open gate, reaching, elongating down that entire side body. Maybe even try a little balance just for fun. Lift that leg. Can you do it? Before returning to elongation. And then once again having a comfortable seat with the other leg in front. Use your arms as a second spine. Sit tall. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. And get that twist to the other side. If you feel so inspired, this back arm may come up. Maybe if you wish to go a bit deeper, this front leg comes up, the bottom leg comes under, transforming this into a mat seat twist by giving that front knee a hug. When you've had enough, release. Going into the single leg forward fold, palm of the foot against the inner thigh, or you may choose to sit on that heel or sit on pillows to make it truly passive, supporting yourself however feels right for your body. Leaning into a gentle opening for that hamstring. Take one or two more breaths here, please. And coming up out of this one, open it up, counter that again. Maybe play with your balance. Maybe just elongate. Coming out of this one, I'm going to go into a half camel and a double handcuff variation of child's pose. So come into a kneeling position. You may wish to grab one heel and reach up and back, or you can test your proprioception and simply lean back, opening up, explore, open your heart. And then coming out of this one, Come back to kneel. Clasp your hands behind you in a double handcuff. And surrender forward, widening your knees. And we won't hold each of these very long, but coming out of that one, take that half camel to the other side, just for a breath or two. Long enough to feel the opening in your heart space. And then come down and take that double handcuff, surrendering forward once more. You may even start to come up onto the crown of your head if that's comfortable for you. Or keep it low. You can even have the arms down if that's more comfortable. Let's do that one more time to each side. And come down, double handcuff. And one last time. Half camel. This time, instead of taking the double handcuff as you come down, take a regular child's pose. You may wish to place a pillow or a bolster here, or several of them, stack them. Arms can be back, arms can be forward, arms can walk from side to side. Stay here for about 5 more breaths. And when you're ready, take your time coming out of this one. You may wish to have a bolster handy or a pillow. Maybe shake this out with some cat cows. We're going to go into your pigeon or sleeping swan, into a half frog, stretching your inner and outer thighs. Starting with our pigeon or sleeping swan, if you are on a mattress, you may wish to stay on all fours or simply take plank. If you're on a mat, you may wish to take down dog for a breath or two before stepping one leg through. And coming into your pigeon or sleeping swan. You may wish to hold a bolster or pillow to your belly. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here, please. And as you slowly come out of this one, take a moment just to go back to all fours. Check in with that hip. Maybe sway gently side to side before taking that leg out to 45 degrees for a half frog. You may wish to place a pillow or several pillows even beneath your hip and focusing in on that outer thigh or inner thigh. one or two more breaths here in this pose, please. And as you make your way out of this one, return to all fours. We're going to be switching sides. So you may wish to go back to that plank or that down dog. Shake it out a bit. Maybe walk out that dog if you're in down dog. And when you're ready, just switch legs, taking your pigeon or sleeping swan on the other side. Take one or two more breaths here, please. And then slowly return to all fours. Check in with your hips before transitioning to your half frog on that side. Shifting from outer thigh to more inner thigh. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here, please. Slowly come out of this one. Make your way onto your side or your back. After checking in, I'm going to keep my bolster handy. You do you. We're going to go into a half saddle. But if you prefer, you can lie on your side, taking the ankle to get a deep stretch on the front of the thigh. Or even lie on your belly, maybe even hugging a pillow. If it's okay on your knees to come back, or even sit up more, however feels right for your unique body, find that pose and breathe. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here, please. And then gently release. Check in with the front of that thigh for a moment before switching sides. One or two more breaths here, please. And gently release from this one. Check in with that thigh, check in with that knee. Before gently bringing yourself all the way back down to the mat. Closing with a few supine twists, adding a cat pulling its tail variation if you feel called to do so. Stacking pillows beneath your knees to support your low back if you feel called to do so. One or two more breaths on this side, please. Release. Take your time as you switch sides. Readjust. Arrange any props you might like. One or two more breaths on this side, please. Releasing to come rolling back onto your back. Finishing with one final pose, our legs up the wall. Please feel free to lean against the real wall. Feel free to introduce gentle movement with the feet or find stillness. Just a few breaths here before we sink into our final resting pose for our closing meditation. Just observe the sensation of the blood going through those legs. Feeling that circulation. you feel ready, hug your knees to your chest. Thank yourself for your practice as you check in with where you are now. Then take your time as you fall into Shavasana, or take any final resting pose that feels right and natural for our closing meditation. Supporting yourself with as many pillows as you need, covering yourself with a blanket for warmth, and allowing yourself to fully sink and surrender into the welcoming embrace of the earth beneath you. Feeling safe, feeling comfortable, feeling fully supported and free to focus your attention inward. As you begin so by drawing your awareness again to your breath, observing its natural pace, and then preparing to find the tail of your next exhale, wherever it should naturally come, and then inhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focusing only on your breath and the count for the next few moments. And now drawing your awareness to the center of your forehead. Focusing all your awareness on the center of your forehead. And then allowing that relaxation to spread across your forehead, down through your temples, easing your jaw, sensing the base of your throat, your right and left collarbones, your right and left shoulder blades, sensing your shoulders, biceps, triceps, elbows, sensing your forearms, your wrists, and the back of your hands. Sensing the palm of each hand, the tip of each finger, and the space where your fingertips meet the air beyond them. Drawing your awareness back up to the base of your throat, to your solar plexus, lower belly, and the base of your spine. Sensing your sit bones and the full complexity of your hip joint. Sensing your upper thigh, front and back, and the intricate connective tissues and muscles around your knees. Sensing your calves, your shins, your ankles, and the top of each foot. Sensing your heels, soles of your feet, and all 10 of your toes. Sensing the tips of your toes and the space beyond them. Can you sense where your toes end and the world beyond them begins? Do you sense any division there? Drawing your awareness back to the base of your spine and gently walking fingertips of awareness up each vertebrae. Pausing as you breathe to lovingly adjust each one. Continuing journeying up your vertebrae to the base of your neck, the back of your neck, the back of your skull, your scalp and hair follicles, and the crown of your head. Sensing now the entirety of your physical self, the entire outline of your physical being. Can you sense where you end and the world around you begins? Breathing now in this gentle awareness. Sensing yourself, sensing all that there is. If you wish to drift off to sleep, I invite you to do so with a gentle mantra. Breathing in, I am aware that I am enough. Breathing out, I am aware that I am enough. If you wish to return to the world around you, do so ever so gently, wiggling your fingers and toes, blinking your eyes open. rolling over onto your side, and lingering for as long as you like in the sense of peace. And as you return to the world, carrying with you this peace that you have created and sharing it with others. Thank you for spending your Saturday with Oli and Sedona Yoga. Namaste.